Andy from Addicted to Ships and Trips here. Welcome to my full ship tour and walkthrough of Norwegian Encore. We'll start at deck 20 and make our way down to deck 5 and stick around for a look at the haven at the end of this video. You won't want to miss it. We'll start at the very top of the ship then, deck 20. This is where you will jump in both of the slides on board. Entrance via deck 16 and stairways for both of the water slides. We'll start with a look at Ocean Loops, which is on the starboard side of the ship. This is a drop slide, so I hope you're ready for fast rides. It takes you down loops upwards and then back down again. With the slides situated on the port side, this is Aqua Racer, or the twin racers on board. At the time of filming, one of them was closed, but you can race each other down this slide, and as you can see, there are inflatables for you to do so. Both of the water slides are included within your cruise fare. On the aft of deck 19 then is where you'll find the observation platform for Encore Speedway. These are pretty nippy electric cars. More on this as we drop down to 18. Moving to the forward of deck 19 then, and that brings us to Vibe Beach Club. This is a private area of the ship which you can purchase access to. I had mixed answers on board. The consensus seems to be around $250 for a week. If you know differently, then please do drop a comment down below. Down to deck 18 aft, and as promised, a little bit more on Encore Speedway. At the time of filming, the current cost is $15 per person. And as we make our way further to the aft of deck 18, that brings us to the laser tag. It's about to be decommissioned and will be replaced with a Spice H2O. The render of that I will drop at the end of this piece. One thing I didn't notice when I was on board were these green lines across everything. I wonder if that's part of the preparation for Spice H2O. Anyway, cost is $9.95. On the aft of deck 17 then brings us to Galaxy Pavilion. This is the virtual reality arcade. If you want to get involved, then you can buy a 1-week pass for $199, or you can pay $9 per game. It also features the Captain's Quest escape room. At the time of filming, that was $24 per person. Exiting Galaxy Pavilion then leads us into American Diner. This previously for-fee venue is now complimentary right across the Norwegian fleet. If you're looking for fast food, burgers, hot dogs, etc., then this is the place for you. And the first of the specialty restaurants on board, and my very favourite, Le Bistro, serves delicious French cuisine. As we leave Le Bistro and pass by a few of the American Diner tables outside, let's do a quick loop around deck 17, where you'll find the walking and jogging track. Have you ever seen a crew member unintentionally speedwalk? You're about to. Deck 17 contains 4 hot tubs, 2 on the port and 2 on the starboard side. Deck 16 aft is the wellness area of the ship. We'll start with a look at Mandara Spa. It features a barber's, hair salon, thalassotherapy pool, you also have a snow room, a salt room, a steam room, the heated stone lounges, a sauna, and a scenarium. Weekly cost $388. This does not include massages or treatments. Into the gym area then. This features machines by Techno Gym as well as free weights, you also have a HIIT class room and spin class room. The classes are extra charge. Gym access is complimentary though. Backing out of the wellness section here on the aft of Deck 16 and you will see the spin class room. The first place we will come to is the smoking section. This is the first of two smoking areas on board. Then we reach Waves Bar. Very, very friendly staff, as you can see. Alongside Waves Bar is the family pool area and the kids aqua park. And as you can see, here is the family pool and then the adults only pool. You've got the performance stage and the towel exchange. On the opposite side of the ship then is the surf bar. Moving our way further forward past the outdoor seating area of the Marketplace Cafe, let's take a look inside. Due to the crowds on board in this particular area of the ship only, no time was a good time to film. So here is a selection of the lunchtime offerings. Dropping down one deck to Deck 15 forward, the observation lounge feels quite upscale and luxurious. It features breakfast and also afternoon tea snacks. It has its own bar, it has piano for evening entertainment, and not forgetting the absolutely spectacular 180-degree wraparound windows, perfect for Alaska viewing. This is a complimentary venue, so the snacks are included in your cruise fare. I hope you'll never need it, but the medical centre is located on Deck 13 Mid. On Decks 12, 11 and 10 you'll find the Solo Studios and also the Solo Lounge. Link above now if you'd like to see that tour. There are 28 rows of cabins at the forward of Deck 8, so we'll pick up at the public spaces and move towards the aft of the ship. There's a lot to cram in here, so we'll start with District Brewhouse. This venue features 24 draft beers, 50 bottled beers, 2 draft cocktails, TV screens displaying sport, superb views towards the forward of the ship, a piano for nightly entertainment, which is superb by the way, a photo booth, and you're encouraged to leave your photos up on the board after you've got involved. Opposite District Brewhouse is Food Republic. This is an Asian inspired specialty restaurant. The food is top notch. You order from iPads on each of the tables. You have splendid sea views and highly recommend this venue. This is an a la carte venue, but you can use your dining package. Leaving Food Republic, swinging left and past the elevator lobby brings you to Onda by Scarpetta. Absolutely standout restaurant on this cruise. It gives Le Bistro a run for its money. Specialty restaurant. Right next door you have wine cellars for wines, champagne, etc. Directly opposite the wine cellar and Onda is the Cavern Club. Named after the legendary venue in Liverpool, England, there are performances by the Beatles featuring early years, 70s, later years for example. You can also catch the Beatles in the main theatre at certain points throughout the cruise. Right next door is Malting's Whiskey Bar. Irish, Scottish, Canadian, American, you name it, they've got it, plus cocktails. Situated at the back of Malting's Whiskey Bar is the Humidor. This is for cigar smoking only, no cigarettes, and the entrance is via the outdoor deck. Back inside and taking a left out of Malting's Whiskey Bar leads you to some impressive pieces of art leading up to the central chandelier. Here is then Sugarcane Mojito Bar. As the name suggests, it features lots of different mojitos plus other cocktails. It also has evening entertainment here as well. There are a number of shops situated here on deck 8 around that chandelier. And let's pop into another of the specialty restaurants on board. This is a highly popular seafood venue on board. Again, you can use your dining package or you can dine a la carte. Moving further towards the aft of the ship then, as you can see there are a number of venues selling items here, jewellery, watches. You'll also see a watch store, an Effie store, beauty store. You have sandbar for all of your cruise merch, ship models, t-shirts, key rings, etc. And also the photo gallery if you want to purchase or view those snaps that you've had taken throughout your cruise. Other merchandise is also available to buy in here, including GoPro items. Passing the aft elevator lobby brings you to A-list bar for your pre or post dinner drinks, and then on our left or the starboard side of the ship is Los Lobos Mexican restaurant. This is another specialty restaurant on board. Really impressive food in here, especially the tableside guacamole. I highly recommend it. Opposite Los Lobos then is Cagney's Steakhouse, another extremely popular venue on board Norwegian ships. Again, dining package can be used or you can dine a la carte. Popping out of the aftmost exit is Dolce Gelato. This is a for-fee venue. And as we pop inside, this is the bake shop. Look at all that deliciousness. This is another for-fee venue. Last up on deck 8, it's time to look at the almost wraparound promenade. This is known as the Waterfront. Situated outside, you have the restaurants of Onda, Ocean Blue, Cagney's and Los Lobos. Tavern Club also has a bar outside, and Sugarcane also has outdoor seating. And this is where you'll find the serving hatch of Dolce Gelato as well. Deck 7 aft, and the largest of the 3 main dining rooms on board, the Manhattan room feels quite luxurious and upscale. You have lots of tables situated near windows and the aft especially, and it also features a raised stage area for evening performances while you dine. This is not open for lunch, this is evening only. Exiting Manhattan room and leading into the casino. On the right hand side here you'll see an enclosed space for smokers when you're playing only. You have the Skyline bar, you have the cashier, you have many machines and tables. You also have the Players Club. And 2 ATMs available in here also. This vast space wraps around the main Atrium chandelier. Leaving the casino brings you into the local bar and grill, where you can get snacks 24 hours a day and drinks from the bar. There's a separate breakfast menu and all-day menu. You can dine at a table, or if you prefer, grab a bar stool and check out the action going on below in the atrium. That leads us into the main theatre on board. Encore Theatre has its own box office and it features many different shows, including the fantastic Choir of Man and also the Beatles shows. Starting after the space that's taken up by the theatre on the forward of the ship is Q Texas Smokehouse. This is another specialty restaurant where again you can use your dining package or dine a la carte, some seriously tasty food and legendary margaritas. It also features a stage where you have performers. Unsurprisingly, there is a country vibe in here with the entertainment. As we exit Q and past the forward elevator lobby, that leads us into the atrium. You have the main performance area with the huge screen. You have a piano for entertainment. The atrium bar, which we'll take a closer look at shortly. Towards the forward of this area you have Perspective's photo studio, and then down this corridor you have a couple of meeting rooms and also the card room. Plenty of books there which you can borrow incidentally, and also games available here too. Couple of the meeting rooms here as well. And as we step back out into the atrium area then, you can see plenty of seating near the windows And then you've got the onboard internet cafe. Swinging around to the Atrium bar then, a closer look. That leads you to the restaurant reservations desk. A 4-fee Starbucks venue. Cruise Next for your future cruise bookings. Guest services. Onboard credit. And lastly, the Shore Excursions desk. After the Atrium then, that leads us through to the Art Gallery sales office, should you need to pop in. And next door to the sales office is the 4-fee a la carte venue, Coco's, where you can get chocolate, ice cream, milkshakes, etc. Almost directly opposite then is the Social, Comedy and Nightclub. Various comedy performances throughout the cruise, which includes safe and adult only versions. And then later in the evening, typically around 11:30, it becomes the onboard nightclub. As we make our way further towards the aft of the ship, you have that interesting chandelier and the beautiful staircases, and that leads us in to the final specialty restaurant on board, which is teppanyaki. Again, you can use your dining package or you can dine a la carte. Very entertaining and always delicious. We'll zip through the art gallery on the aft of deck 6. That leads us on to Mix Bar. Again, pre or post dinner drinks. And then you have, on the starboard side, Taste Restaurant. And on the port side, Savour. These two restaurants serve exactly the same food as the main dining room in the evening. Both restaurants are open for breakfast every day and lunch on sea days. And lastly, at the very aft, you have the photogenic couch. The photographers on board love this one. Guppies is an area for children of 6 months to under 4 years old. That's followed by Splash Academy for children of 3 to 12. There is a 4-fee video arcade. With a fair number of video machines, grabbers, etc. And lastly, Entourage is for teens aged 13 to 17. As promised then, here is a look at the Haven. We'll start on deck 17 forward, and this is the Haven Lounge and bar area. As this was filmed on disembarkation day, the pools and hot tubs weren't open, but I hope you'll get an impression of what it looks like in this gorgeous courtyard area. As we move forward then, we will enter the Horizon Lounge, featuring the buffet, beautiful views, and let's lead up the staircase to the upper level of the Horizon Lounge. And that leads into the beautiful Haven restaurant. Features indoor and al fresco dining spaces. Lastly, it's up to deck 19 to check out the view of the courtyard below with some lovely day beds, and then we'll pop outside and take a look at the courtyard sun deck, which features day beds, sun loungers, hot tubs, and is a very nice chill place to be. I do hope you've enjoyed this tour and found it useful. If you have, then do drop me a like, and please do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're informed. If you have any questions, then do go ahead and drop them below. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye now.